Imagine checking into a hotel, a place you believe is safe, a temporary home away from home. You leave your room, get into an elevator, and what happens next becomes a viral sensation, a chilling riddle, and ultimately, one of the most disturbing unsolved mysteries of the 21st century. Today, we're diving into the baffling case of Elisa Lam, a young, vibrant student on a solo journey who vanished from a downtown Los Angeles hotel in 2013, only to be found in a place no one could have predicted. This isn't just a missing persons case, it's a journey into the bizarre, the unexplainable, and a raw, terrifying glimpse into human vulnerability. It's January 2013. Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student from British Columbia, Canada, embarks on what she calls her West Coast tour. She's traveling alone, documenting her journey on social media, visiting zoos, museums, and bookstores. Elisa had a history of bipolar disorder, but she was meticulously managing her medication and seemed excited about her adventure. Her final stop was the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Now, the Cecil isn't just any hotel. It has a dark, infamous past. It was once home to serial killers like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, and Jack Unterweger. It's been the site of countless suicides, unexplained deaths, and general despair. Some call it cursed, others simply tragic. Elisa checked into the Cecil on January 26th. For a few days, everything seemed normal. She talked to her family daily. She had plans to meet up with some people in Santa Cruz. But on January 31st, 2013, the day she was supposed to check out, Elisa Lam vanished. Her family never heard from her again. When Elisa didn't check out, her parents immediately reported her missing. The LAPD launched a search, but the Cecil Hotel is a labyrinth. Hundreds of rooms, countless corridors. Nothing. For weeks, there was no trace of Elisa. Her social media went silent. Then, on February 13th, the LAPD released a video. It was security footage from one of the Cecil's elevators, recorded on the day Elisa disappeared. What this video shows is perhaps the most unsettling piece of evidence in any missing persons case. Pause. 3 seconds, lower voice, more intense. The video begins with Elisa entering the elevator. She presses multiple floor buttons. The doors don't close. She peeks her head out, looking left, then right, as if searching for someone or perhaps hiding from someone. She steps out of the elevator, then quickly back in. She presses the buttons again. Still, the doors remain open. Elisa then steps completely out of the elevator. She moves to the right, out of frame, making strange, almost dance-like gestures with her hands. Her body language is erratic, her movements almost frantic. She waves her arms as if talking to someone or arguing with an unseen presence. She then leans against the wall, her expression shifting from fear to confusion. Finally, she leaves the frame completely. The elevator doors, which had stubbornly remained open for almost 2 minutes, finally close. They go up to the floors Elisa had pressed, opening and closing at each stop, as if the elevator itself is searching for her. This video exploded online. Millions watched it. Theories flooded the internet. Was she talking to someone? Was she hallucinating due to her bipolar disorder, possibly having a psychotic episode? Was she being pursued? Was someone manipulating the elevator? The internet was convinced this was supernatural. Weeks turned into a month. The hotel guests began to complain. The water pressure was low. The water had a strange, dark color and a foul taste. This led hotel staff to the roof. The Cecil Hotel had 4 large water tanks on its roof, used to supply water to the entire building. They were massive, cylindrical structures, each about 8 feet tall. To get to them, you had to climb a ladder, bypass a locked door, and then climb another ladder onto the tank itself. These tanks were not easy to access. On February 19, 2013, a maintenance worker made a gruesome discovery. Inside one of the water tanks, floating face up, was the naked body of Elisa Lam. How did she get there? The tank lid was incredibly heavy. The hatches were closed. The ladders were difficult to climb. The door to the roof was supposed to be locked with an alarm. Yet, there she was. No signs of foul play, no evidence of a struggle. Her clothes were found floating next to her. The autopsy report was inconclusive. Her death was ruled an accidental drowning. There were no illegal drugs in her system, only traces of her prescribed medication. Yet, the circumstances screamed murder, or something far, far more sinister. Think about it, CA. How did a young woman, even in a manic state, manage to get onto a locked roof? CA. How did she climb an 8-foot water tank and then close the heavy lid behind her? CA. Why was she naked? And why did the elevator behave so erratically? Theories abound. Some believe she was indeed having a psychotic episode, perhaps disrobing due to a perceived heat. Others speculate about a hidden killer who perhaps lured her to the roof, killed her, and then meticulously placed her in the tank to hide the body. The internet even connected the case to a TB outbreak in the area at the time, given the test used to detect TB was called Lam Elisa. Coincidence, or something darker? The truth is, we don't know. The LAPD officially closed the case, sticking to accidental drowning. But for many, Elisa Lam's death remains a chilling testament to the unknown horrors that can lurk in the most unexpected places. The strange elevator video, the inaccessible water tank, and the dark history of the Cecil Hotel. It all paints a picture of a nightmare that continues to haunt anyone who learns about it. What do you think happened to Elisa Lam? Was it a tragic accident fueled by mental illness, or was there something far more sinister at play in the infamous Cecil Hotel? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If this story gave you chills, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more true crime mysteries, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay safe and always be aware of your surroundings.